The league right now, guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Achua. Down low. Clark inside. Wembenyama on him. Edwards with the screen. Achua off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Spurs trail by 4. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And now a look at Victor Wembanyama here. He's been dominant over the last month. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Gobert with a screen for Dillingham. Just 3 to shoot. Another miss by Minnesota. The Spurs have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. To the inside, and he converts the layup.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Left side, Edwards. And a missed layup.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Spurs working the ball around now. Here's the dude. Gobert with the block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Long range from the inbound. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Dillingham. Clark outside. Back to Edwards. Now Dillingham. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Dillingham's got 9.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they say.
And Pete, see if we can turn this around, kid.
Spurs trail by 3. They've got Castle. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's the dude, so that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Quickly looking it over.
Don't let him shoot that.
Leaps for it. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Just 2 to shoot. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And San Antonio shooting 43% from the floor. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama against quickly. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Pass to quickly. Launches a 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's the dude. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2, they're getting their first look at the season at San Antonio in this one.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season. Coming up short.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against Memphis was dominant. He had 60 points, and he was a two-way player, causing the opponent headaches on offense and defense. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Valentine's checked in for the Spurs. Minnesota making a switch here. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
And it's quickly missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for a chew-up.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
So it's Minnesota now. 9-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
The dude misses.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gobert, the screen. To the middle. And finished off by Gobert. I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
The dude misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Monsanelli. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Pass to Clark. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Picked his pocket. Quickly with it. Here's Monsanelli. That 3 off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
The dude. Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. 6 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Nice game. Great performance by the dude.
He is on a major...
And so it's San Antonio with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the San Antonio Spurs.
I'm not going to say this game is mine.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards is out there with Dillingham. Then there's Achua. Then it's Jones. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot. Both free throws good from the dude.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Jacks up a 3. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got 14.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Clark for 3. The dude grabs the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Castle. From the top of the key. That shot no good. And Clark has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Down by 12. Now Dillingham. For 3, Edwards. The shot no good. San Antonio's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Pass to Achua. Dillingham with it. He's got 14. Clark outside. Now Dillingham. Jones sets the pick for Dillingham. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Dillingham's got 6 here in this quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Here's the dude. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Timberwolves trail by 10. Pass to Edwards. Outside, Jones. Clark with it. Now, here's Achua. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got 12.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Back to Achua. Pass to Dillingham. There's the three. That's tipped.
And they continue to control the glass.
Count that one. And now it's an 11-point Spurs lead. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Inside, and Jones slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's the dude. Tries again. And Wembanyama too much inside.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Dillingham. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They get it again. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. They set the screen. Dillingham with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for San Antonio.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And Edwards drops them both. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Spurs leading by 8. The dude passes to Wembanyama. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wembanyama has got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Achua. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Achua. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And that one's good. The dude.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Clark outside. Here's Dillingham. Rebounded by the Spurs. The Dude's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. For San Antonio, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Now, quickly. No scoring in this one. Here's Monsanelli. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. San Antonio leading by 14. And the shot is good. And that's now 35 points for the Dude.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Jones with the screen on Webb. And here's quickly for 3. Sinks the triple.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication. And now he's able to make them pay.
The Dude powered down after the assist led him into the lane.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Gobert with the screen on Webb. And here's quickly for 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Back to Vassell. Here's the Dude. 37 points for him. For the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Vassell's got his second basket of the night.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Webb against quickly. Shot clock at 6. Let's go. The Dude grabs the miss. The Dude's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Timberwolves trail by 18. From downtown, connects from three-point range. He's got 10.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Vassell, the pass to the Dude. Spurs passing it around. Here's Vassell. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Out to the right wing. Here's Monsanelli. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Wembanyama passes to the Dude. Over Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And the first. Timberwolves trail by 19. They've got Victor Wembanyama. The Dude out there with Castle. Then there's Valentine. That's the San Antonio 5. Oh, that's blocked. 3-on-3. Here's Gary. Makes it off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 21.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Monsanelli. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Bangs home the trifecta. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in just the second half. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. True on the 14-footer. He's got 20.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Here's the dude. Second shot opportunity, and the shot goes in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Now, here's Quickly. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Yep, it counts.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
To the paint, here's the dude. Missed inside. Timberwolves trail by 21. And here is Quickly. Here's Monsanelli, and it goes down 2 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
San Antonio leading by 19. Here's the dude. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 21. Outside Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And the layup falls. Dillingham's got 23 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The dude, and Jones sends it back.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside Edwards. Jones with it. Jones sets the pick for Dillingham. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And that's life above the rim. courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Castle. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 6 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 21. To the wing right side. Achua with it. Pass to Dillingham. Outside Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The dude passes to Valentine. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
He gets that one.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Pass to Edwards. Out left to the wing. Clark outside. Edwards with the screen. Here's Achua. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And here is Valentine. Covered by Achua. The dude passes to Valentine. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Offensive rebound. Can't hit from in close. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Right wing. Here's Dillingham. Clark left side. Here's Achua. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And the basket is good. The dude's got 45 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Dillingham, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And, Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Finals.
They really thought they had a chance tonight. You ready to give these fans what they paid for? said he woke up today ready to slay some dragon.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Victor Wembanyama.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Alexander, Joel Embiid out there with Devin Booker. And it's Mobo in at the 4 spot. And for the Spurs, Wembanyama's out there with the dude. Then there's Webb. Then it's Castle. You can just feel the excitement in the air, can't you, Greg? What an event this is.
And, Kevin, this has the feel of a massive playoff game. And to get that this early in the NBA calendar, I think it's awesome. It's why we love the NBA Cup tournament.
McCain's shot is off. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Devin Booker.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. To the wing on the left. Here's McCain, guarded by Webb. Embiid the screen. Alexander, no luck. Here's San Antonio now. This team is firing on all cylinders, with the win streak tying the Heat's 2013 record of 27 wins. How many more wins will they be able to string together?
Well, I've been super fortunate to be on some teams that have had some great runs, and I know how hard this can be. You can be so talented, you can be so committed, but you also have to have a few things go your way, and right now, everything going their way.
Webb against Booker, and the layup's good off the glass.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about the game plan for Joel Embiid. He told me Embiid might be the hardest matchup in the league. We just have to try to make things difficult on him and make him work for every point. We'll see if they're up to it, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Here's the dude. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to McCain. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, Booker doing a good job that time. Instead of looking for the shot, looking for a teammate.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Here's Here's McCain. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
So he gets them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies. Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Booker looking around. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, the D's trying to limit the looks that Booker is getting, but he's terrific around the rim.
They get it back. Wembanyama. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And what hot hands have been coming from the ranks of the small forwards this past month. A look at the leading shooting percentages for those players. Pass to Alexander. Booker with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
That one goes in.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Another miss by Philadelphia. The Spurs have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Wembanyama, left side, to the left side wing. Pass to the dude. Here's Castle. 4 on the clock. Here's the dude. Here's Gary. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Valentine's checked in for... Philadelphia leading by 3. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Maxey. He's out there with Devin Booker, and it's Lyles in at the 4.
Devin Booker lethal on the pull-up jump shot. Loves going to this shot when the D is not paying any attention.
The dude misses. Philadelphia's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Booker, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And as expected, Greg, a tight start to this NBA Cup championship game.
And these have been the best 2 teams in this Cup competition. And really not much separates them thus far, but you just know a run's coming.
The Spurs making a switch here. Davison's checked in. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to the dude. Rebound by the 76ers. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here's Davison. He's covered by Maxey. Good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Rupert. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Count it. Good. The Dude's got 4 this quarter.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Pass to Rupert. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Driving the lane and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Now, here's Maxey. His last outing, he had 24 points. And Booker kicks to Maxey. Rebounded by the Spurs. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Dude in the last outing against Minnesota was a man determined. He scored 48 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wembanyama's got 7. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Booker the pass to Alexander. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Maxey kicks to Booker. Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 5. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, nice move right there. by Maxey, showing off his handles on that play.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the 76ers making a change here. Over to the wing. Down low, here's Alexander. Nice D from the dude.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama slicing to the basket. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Mobo. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. Mobo's got 7.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. That one on Embiid. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
Booker outside. Shoots from the elbow. The dude grabs the miss.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The 76ers trail by 5. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
The dude out to the wing. Here's Gary, and he banks in the layup. 7 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Booker finds Embiid. Here's McCain. Pass to Booker. 13 feet away. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Booker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's the dude. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Here's Kalmuski. Drills it from outside. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And that one's good, the dude.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to McCain. Here's Mobo. And the 3 off target. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's the dude. 16 points for him. Here's Castle. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. with three. Booker sinks the three.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Maxey's checked in for Booker. Here's the dude. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Mobo's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Shot from free throw range. Maxey, no good. Spurs leading by 6. Here's Kolek. Got a hand on it. Goes back up. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Swiped it away. In transition, here come the Spurs. Finished off the break. And now it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
To the middle. Here's Maxey. No good on the shot. Great D that time from the dude.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's McCain. 7 points in the game. Looking to end the run. He doesn't hit that one. Got it up. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Philadelphia 76ers.
I can say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are. The champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. And now, here's the player of the week from both the East and West. Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
His energy has been unmatched on the offensive end. No one has stopped him, and they can't contain him. They tried everything. They've thrown the kitchen sink at him. It hasn't worked. This guy's on another level right now.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We've got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. Nice game. Great performance by the dude.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Down by 12. The dude out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Castle. Then there's Webb. That's the San Antonio 5.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. From outside the arc. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
The dude passes to Webb. And McCain pulls it down.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Spurs leading by 10. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama with an evasive move.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Booker the pass to Alexander. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 6th assist on the night.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
The dude grabs the miss. The dude's got 5 rebounds tonight. That one goes. Count it. The dude's got 4 this quarter. Well, this NBA Cup championship game has not been as competitive as many people had predicted.
Yeah, guys, clearly there's been a disparity in the effort level here. Both these teams have plenty of talent, but you can see that one just wants it a bit more.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Hey, who's watching now?
Pass to McCain. Here's Alexander. No good on the 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Booker against Webb. Here's the floater, and it's good on the layup. Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Inside.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Valentine's checked in for San Antonio.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And that one's good, the dude.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Back to Booker. Pass to Mobo. 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid, and he hits the jump shot. 6 points for him. Spurs leading by 15. Here's the dude. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Webb's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
For Philadelphia, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Pass to McCain. Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Webb kicks to Valentine. The dude passes to Valentine. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
And right now for San Antonio, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Here's Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Alexander. 10 points for him. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 23.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Chalk up 2 there.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's McCain. And here's Booker. He's got 23 from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
A two-guard that can beat you in a variety of ways. Booker is more than just about chucking up threes, but he will make them.
Webb. The Spurs rebound. Pass to the dude. Here's Dennis. Here's Sohan. Misses the 3. Here's McCain. 13 points in the game. Now here's Embiid. The rebound by the Spurs. Sohan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Webb the pass to the dude. Here's Sohan. Spurs passing it around. Here's the dude. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Spurs leading by 15. Dennis passes to Webb. Down low, here's Sohan. Here's Dennis, and he uses the glass on the layup.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Embiid. Can't connect from short range. San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Puts up a 3. A nice shot by Sohan. Maxey with it. He's got 7. Pass to Alexander. Back to Maxey. High post shot. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that one is stuffed right through.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And that one's good, Maxey.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Pass to the dude. And he lays it straight in. The dude's got 47 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Booker the pass to Alexander. Back to Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
You know, it's always interesting. Free throw shooting, consistency at a high level. That's an attribute that Devin Booker shows off every season.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Burks, he's checked in for Embiid, and Lyle subbed in for Alexander. San Antonio leading by 18. Pass to the dude. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Moving it up. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
The 76ers trail by 16. For three, Booker. Rebound, San Antonio. Sohan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's the dude. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
All right, Pete.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Embiid. Alexander is out there with Booker. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. Here's the dude, defended by Booker. Here's the dude. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's McCain. Pass to Mobo. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The 76ers with another miss. Here's the dude. Alexander grabs the board. Alexander's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A nice shot by McCain.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half. And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Booker fires from way outside. Great look, but off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And that one misses. Here's Wembanyama. And at last, they get one to fall.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Booker finds Embiid. Here's McCain. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Alexander gets the bucket.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Booker. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's the dude. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The dude's got 55.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Pass to Mobo. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Booker draws the double. Pass to McCain. And here's Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Driving inside. The 76ers trail by 10. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. That shot off the dude, and he drops in the layup off the glass. The dude's got 59 points. Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Booker in the post. Guarded by Webb. Offensive rebound. Pass to Mobo. To the paint. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. 1:07 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's the dude. And again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Tries from 10. That misses off the backboard. And here are the 76ers now. McCain off target at the rim. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Pass to the dude. It's good. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point. A battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
way to bring the effort tonight.
Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
Welcome to the 2K TV Rap Party.
We are bringing the community together for some friendly competition, give you all some 2K gaming tips, and just have an all-around great time.
Yeah, we're having fun. It's our summer send-off, so grab your suits, grab your koozies. We're making a big splash in NBA 2K20.
Those kicks, MP.
Objects in motion, stay in motion.
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. All right, a chance to check out stats for Chet Holmgren.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Lee. And it's Holmgren in a power forward position. And for the Spurs, the dude out there with Castle. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Dennis in at the center. And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
What more can be said about MP's effect on this team? He takes each individual matchup as a personal challenge, and he's been winning those head-to-head battles. So their opponents have to run extra guys at him, which makes life easier on his teammates. It all works together, and that's why this team is so tough to beat.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now here's Williams. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Holmgren can't hit. Here's the dude. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Lee kicks to Williams. 11 feet away, and that one hits back iron. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's the dude. The three-pointer, no good. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the 76ers. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Good on the shot. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Castle, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Lock at 6. Zohan, the pass to the dude. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Williams with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 6. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Castle. Zohan with the ball. Here's the 3. Castle misses. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 1. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
The dude passes to Dennis. Over Williams. And the basket by Dennis. Dennis has got his second basket of the game. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
It's tipped. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's the dude. Pass to Dennis. Hits it from 3-point range. 7 points in the game.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
On the wing, Lee. Now Holmgren. There's the triple. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Sohan. Here's the dude. That one falls. The dude's got 6.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He finished up with 65 points, and it looked like he couldn't miss from both the floor and the foul line. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's the dude. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to the dude. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Dennis. Offline with his 3. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And he makes that one.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's the dude. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Valentine grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The dude passes to Valentine. Wembanyama, a screen. They get the rebound. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Outside Williams. Pass to Topic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Phoenix. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And right now, the Spurs, they've proved the projections right. They are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Here's Topic. Last game, 26 points.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, most coaches will tell you, you need scoring in the paint to be successful. Here are some big men around the league that have been providing plenty of that over the last month. 5th, Chet Holmgren.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Yeah, the collection of post moves these big fellas have is unreal. I'd say some of them are the most unstoppable moves in the game.
Now, here's Trent. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. There's Williams with the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. And this team is in the middle of an astonishing 28-game winning streak. Yep, 28. No matter when it finally ends, this will have been a historic run for them.
And we're looking at a team that has proven they can win against anyone in this league. even given a variety of factors. It's maybe going out on a stretch to say they've reached an all-time great status. But hey, there's an argument for it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Vassell. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's the Dude, defended by Holmgren. Pass to the Dude. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And here's Valentine for 3. And they recover it. Here's the Dude. Second chance shot. He takes it in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. And the Thunder making a change here. Both free throws good from the Dude. Thunder trailing by 5. Now here's Holmgren. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. With 2 seconds left. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Oklahoma City, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Holmgren hits them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's San Antonio. They lead by 3. And we'll be back in... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Topic. He's out there with Hardaway. And it's Trent in at the 3 spot. Way on the clock. Topic. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Valentine, and the jam by Valentine.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Goes up with a stripe, and it's San Antonio with another. And the Thunder with the possession here. It's a 5-point game. Got to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Webb the pass to the Dude. Sohan with the ball. Pass to Valentine. Here's the Dude. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Topic. Still yet to score. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Lee's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Spurs leading by 5. To the inside. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Holmgren. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Thunder have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Both good from the line that time. Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Pass to the dude. The shot's good. The dude's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Topic. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Topic has got 5 points now this quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic. That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Lee outside. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Lee. From the arc. Rebounded by Dennis. Dennis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Lee with the ball. Outside Williams. It's good. Williams has got 10 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Dennis passes to Sohan. Shoots from the block. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the lob to the hoop. They swipe it. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Lee with the ball. He has yet to score. Screen by Lee. Outside Williams. From deep three-point land. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, the Golden State Warriors come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for that game against the Trailblazers, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Chet Holmgren. It's good from long range.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's the dude. No good that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. Here's Williams, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket. San Antonio trailing here. Dennis passes to the dude. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams with a clean look, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd. And, of course, Stephon Castle.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
And the Spurs making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's the dude, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Pass to Topic. Outside Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Rebounded by the Spurs. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Lee outside. Right side, Williams. The Thunder with another miss. And San Antonio's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's the dude, covered by Lee. And it's Vassell in the corner. And another basket for San Antonio.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Nice open look, but it's no good.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren comes in for Topic. A minute 20 left to play here in the half. Over to the left wing. Pass to Valentine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. And Holmgren pulls it down.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Lee kicks to Williams. Drops in the tray. Williams has got 13 points now in the quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to the dude. Vassell outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Vassell's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Holmgren. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's the dude driving in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. The Spurs have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
From past the arc, San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and that one's good. The dude. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's San Antonio as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13-3 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood shack. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Warriors, to even have a chance, they'll probably have to play their best game of the year. I think you could do that in stretches. But can they do it all tonight, Shaq?
I don't see it.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the first of two straight at home. Castle is out there with the dude. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Dennis in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. The dude passes to Sohan. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Dennis. Banked in off the glass. Dennis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And a chance to check out the numbers for the dude. He's averaging 50 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
The dude. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trailing by 5. Takes the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Spurs shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. The dude passes to Dennis. Lays it up and banks it in. Dennis has got 4 points this quarter.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Lee outside. Out left to the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Nice shot from the wing. Holmgren's got 9. Spurs leading by 5. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. The 3 ball. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Williams. Down low. That's good from Williams. The assist by Williams.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Lee kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Them one on Castle.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's the dude. That shot missing. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Spurs leading by 3. Here's the dude. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Williams. The Spurs have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from the dude. Both free throws good from the dude. Thunder trailing by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Drills the three-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's the dude. And the shot goes in. The dude's got 34 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Lee finds Williams. Rebounded by Dennis. Dennis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the basket by Castle. And it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Here's the dude. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The dude passes to Dennis. Here's the dude. He's got 34. A second chance effort. Goes up again. Dennis misses. Thunder trailing by 4. Lee passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The dude grabs the miss. The dude's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Got a piece of it. Holmgren with the steal. On the wing, Lee. He trains the quick shot.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Lee with the steal. For the tie. Not going to go that time. For San Antonio, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. With the shot. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Dennis has got 15 points. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Topic just checked in. So it's San Antonio now. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Valentine's shot, good.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Releases. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 7 rebounds in the game. The dude passes to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The shot by Valentine, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Back to Holmgren. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
The Thunder have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's the dude. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Williams kicks to Williams. To the paint, and stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to the dude. Valentine with it. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Topic. He's got 5. To the right side. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Topic. On the wing, Williams. Covered by Vassell. And that one, good. 23 points here for Jalen Williams.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And that one's good, the dude.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Valentine, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. .139 left in the third. Here's Topic. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Now Vassell. Valentine passes to the dude. Another one falls for San Antonio.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Topic. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's the dude. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And the rejection by Holmgren. Beyond the arc. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to the dude. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
The Spurs have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Lee's checked in for Oklahoma City. Good on both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Thunder trailing by 3. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, San Antonio. Here's Kolek. Nothing on the board. The dude. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Spurs lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So for Oklahoma City right now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Thunder trailing by 7. Oklahoma City moving it around. It's Williams, high post. Sohan's there. That's a 2 from Lee. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Pass to Sohan. Taken away by Williams. Here's Topic. Through Grinitz. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Here's the dude, and another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. Inside. Through Grinitz. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to the dude. Off target from outside. Thunder trailing by 6. To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Pass to Topic. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Sohan. Wembanyama. Right side. And here is Williams. And a wide open look for Lee. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 5 assists tonight. The dude passes to Wembanyama. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Knocked loose. Lee with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. And the rejection by Wembanyama. That's a 2 from Lee. Rebounded by the Spurs. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. They grab their own miss. Here's Sohan. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Thunder trailing by 3. Shot from 12. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Thunder have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And good! He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Williams. It's deflected. Here's Topic. It's deflected.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Wembanyama. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Jalen Williams. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Topic. There's Lee with the three. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Here's the dude. Here's Castle. 6 to shoot. The dude passes to Sohan. Shoots. And the Spurs scoring again.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Gary, defended by Holmgren. Drains the three-pointer. Castle's got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, nice job down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he can really use some help.
The dude passes to Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Lee outside. And Lee with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Topic. To the paint. Here's the dude. And that one is hammered home.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And the rejection by Holmgren. Outside Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the three ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And it's good, 2 points. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Puts it up from 17. Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Spurs leading by 5. Sohan inside. He's guarded by Williams. Rebound by Williams.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Spurs. The dude's got 8 rebounds in this game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. That one good for 2. And it's a 9-point San Antonio lead.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Holmgren wide open. The Thunder with another miss. San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both free throws good from the dude. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. With the fadeaway. Holmgren can't hit. Spurs leading by 11. Here's the dude. Good, he hits again.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Raleigh is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Holmgren dishes to Williams. 1:11 left to play here in the fourth. Williams has a screen for Williams. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 26.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's the dude. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to the dude. They get a hand on it. Williams with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by the dude. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him. That one drops for him. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Williams for 3. That shot off. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony,
Great win tonight, MP. Great music, great ribs. This is one city I don't mind visiting.
Welcome to the 2K TV Rap Party.
We are bringing the community together for some friendly competition, give you all some 2K gaming tips, and just have an all-around.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Victor Wembanyama.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Dennis in at the 5 down low. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Trae Young, Klingon out there with Avdia. Then there's George, and it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
And it's going to be the Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Blazers trail by 7. Pass to Klingon. Now here's Avdia. Here's Young from behind the arc. Rebounded by Castle.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's the dude outside for Wembanyama. Fires for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got 4 rebounds in the game. George outside. Pass to Avdia. Fires the 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And there's a pick. Here's Wembanyama. And that one's good. And now a 9-point San Antonio lead. And Young has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And that one drops. He's got 5.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And the Trailblazers shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Well, Stan, he was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups. Just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always thought like a head coach.
Now here's Wembanyama. He has 6. From the high post. Rebound, Trae Young.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And he's able to get it back. Sohan, the pass to the dude. He buries it from 3. The dude's got 5 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's George. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to the dude. Here's Castle. Here's the dude. He's got 5. Now Sohan, down low. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. He's perfect from the line this time.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And here's Sharp, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Simons right side to snap the cold streak, and the layup is good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Wembanyama. 52 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's the dude. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Three-pointer Sharp. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
San Antonio leading by 11. Davison, the pass to the dude. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Simons outside. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. For three, George. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's San Antonio in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Jeremy Sohan, and it's Valentine in at the small forward position. Spurs lead by 11. Here's the dude. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Davison can't hit. George outside. Puts up a three. Drains the triple. George has got 11 points.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Davison. Now Sohan. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Dennis. Šarić covers. Shot clock at 5. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts. Blazers trail by 10. Simons finds George. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. Here's Dennis. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
There's Simons with a 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Little, the screen. Beyond the arc. Again, Simons missing.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And it's in there. The dude's got 13.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. They trail by 18. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Offensive rebound. Sohan outside, takes the three, hits the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's the dude. He's covered by Simons. The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 8 here in this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Lets it go from 11. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Yep, that one goes.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Now here's Simons. 14 points for him last game against Utah.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
And he drops the first. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Šarić. Avdija comes in for Little. Kamara, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Young in for Simons. Young inside. Avdija outside. Here's Klingon. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. Klingon's got his first points of the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to the dude. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Kamari. Still without a bucket. Here's Young. Avdija outside. Here's Webb. Here's Dennis. And he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 20.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Kamari. Avdija with it. To the inside. Here's Klingon. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Klingon's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Dennis. Here's the dude. Again, the Spurs score.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
Avdia outside. Back to Young. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You take a look at Phoenix. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
You know, for the Spurs, they understand how good they truly are. One of their biggest challenges, don't get complacent down the stretch.
Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Now Avdia. Off with the layup.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
The shot by Webb, no good. Blazers trail by 20. Outside Young. Pass to Sharp. Clock at 6. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Stolen by Young. Knocked away. Here's Dennis. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Portland has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Kamari. And here's Avdia. Outside Young. Tries it from 16. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Outside Sharp. Back to Young. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Young's got 11 points.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Avdia outside. Launches a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 23.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Sharp finds Avdia. To the paint. And Young the bucket on the assist by Avdia. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
He got a piece of it. Here's Kamari. No made baskets yet. Pass to Young. Tries from 6 feet. Dennis with a rebound.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young with the double team. Here's the dude. Guarded by Young. Here's Webb. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's the dude. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. He's got 25.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Young, and is blocked. And so it's San Antonio firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Spurs.
While it's been a stampede in transition, they'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We've got George, Denny Avdia out there with Klingon. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Here's the dude. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. The Spurs, 4th.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude, in their last time out against the Grizzlies, delivered quite a performance. He picked up 29 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. What a game for him, and against their rivals no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Pure from three-point range.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Avdia. Young with it. Shot from the top of the key. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Young's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Ice Trae, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
The dude. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Castle's checked in for San Antonio.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row, looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Wembanyama, pass to the dude. An easy 2 on the layup. The dude's got 29.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
And Young has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. The shot's good. Wembanyama's got 8.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Pass to Klingon. Outside Young. Here's George. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Stolen by Young. There's the block. Here's Castle. Give him 8 points now. Wembanyama up top. Here's the dude, guarded by Young. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
And San Antonio making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Avdia finds Young.
I got your help.
Back to Avdia. Three-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the paint. Sohan, the pass to the dude. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Here's the dude. Give him 31 now. Just 5 to shoot. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Outside Young. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. In transition, here they come. And Klingen pulls it down. Klingen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Young. Give him 20. Avdia from outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
George outside. Back to Young. Will it go? Deflected! And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Here's Avdia after the basket by San Antonio. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him, still without any points.
He gets it in there.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Now here's Avdia. No points yet. And Young gets it to go.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here's the dude, guarded by Young. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
George left side. Now here's Young. 22 points for him. Off target with the 3. Pass to the dude. Now Wembanyama. Here's the dude. Here's Castle. George defending. Wembanyama. The pass to the dude. Oh, he tries a 3. Offensive board. Here's Kessel. The three is up. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Back to George. They set the pick. There's the three. That shot, no good. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. George!
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Spurs have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's the dude, guarded by Young. Lots of room. Rebound by the Trailblazers. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Releases. Connects. The jumper drops. Young's got 11 in the second half.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense. Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Sharp with it. Doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Down low. Here's Jones. Shots blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Jackson, he's checked in for George. 58 seconds left in the third quarter here. Well, San Antonio's shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. The dude passes to Vassell. Stolen by Young. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Young with the double team. Vassell against Simons. And the layup is good off the glass.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's San Antonio with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On offense, here is San Antonio. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Devin Vassell, and it's the dude in at the 2.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Now here's Sharp. Jackson on the wing. Simons outside. Outside Sharp. Let's go with a three. Valentine with the rebound. Well, the Spurs shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Pass to Kolek. Here's Valentine. The dude passes to Valentine. And there's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. From down low. Spurs need to get one up here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white. But you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Simon's shot is good.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
The dude with the rebound. The dude's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out left to the wing. Pass to Kolek. To the wing on the left. Stolen by Sharp. Simons outside. Another miss by Simons. San Antonio with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. They grab their own miss. Vassell passes to the dude. Second chance shot. Good D by Sharp. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Kicks it to George. Jones up top. Pass to Simons. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Simons got 5 points now in the quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. On offense, here is San Antonio. Pass to Valentine. Here's the dude. Driving in, and the shot goes in. The dude's got 12 points in just the second half.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Now here's Simons. This one for 3. Valentine with the rebound. Vassell passes to the dude. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
You don't see the hook shot too often these days, but hey, it can be so effective.
Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Simons outside. The 3. Nails it from 3. Simons has got 23 points.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since. If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Kamari. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And it's Simons missing. For San Antonio, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's the dude, guarded by Sharp.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Pass to Valentine. Here's the dude. To the inside. Here's Vassell. That shot off. And George with some nice D. Oh, swiped away. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
What balance from Vassell. Adept at absorbing contact and still converting.
And some changes here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Trae Young in for Simons.
One shot.
That one misses for Vassell. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar.
Another bucket! Wow!
Game after game, he just elevates beyond what the defense can handle.
In terms of career 50-point games, he's almost second all time.
And who's in second right now? His airness, Michael Jordan. What an honor to be mentioned alongside him.
6 on the shot clock. Outside Young. That three's off the mark. The Spurs have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Pass to Kamari. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Portland making a switch here. Avdia's checked in.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Oh, they get a hand on it. To the middle. Klingon. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Shot's good by Valentine.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Young. The 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Young's got 29.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
He takes it in. The dude gets the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Avdia outside.
Who's watching here?
Back to Young. Fires the 3. Vassell with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Valentine passes to the dude. Valentine can't get it to go. For Portland, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. And it's the Blazers with the ball. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Young's got 31 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Free throw is good. Young. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. Young with the double team. Pass to Valentine. Takes a three. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. George scanning the floor. It's Avdia on the wing. Outside Young. 4 on the clock. For 3, George. Rebound by San Antonio. Valentine's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Vassell. Inside. The dude's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth.
Yeah, look, it's not always about height. He's showing he wants those boards.
Pass to Sohan.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's the dude. And it's Portland with a rebound. Now Avdia. Minute 32 left in the final quarter. Here's Kamari. To the left wing. The 3 ball. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the dude.
Well, the defense he played is what jumps out to me. Did a fantastic job to bother shooters, and he's got the blocks to show for it.
Here's Young. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's the dude. And he gets the bucket. The dude's got 49 in the game.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Here's the dude, guarded by Young. Here's the dude. Another one goes. Incredible. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Now here's Young. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Yo, crazy game, MP. Man was blocking everything he had in sight, like it was personal or something.
Salute.
Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.
He about to tear the roof off.